How is everyone doing tonight? So at least the countdown worked because we were going to try it the last Monday. So Angie, we know how to do it now. So looks like so far Angie's here and Pittsburgh. How are you guys tonight? I just add you as a moderator, Pittsburgh, so you can drop your link to all your stuff you have coming up also. Hopefully the sound is good because we just got a new microphone in, so hopefully everybody can hear me. Yinzer mom will be joining us at some point. She is putting the kids to bed. We just got home from dinner with some family, some mini golf, and we stopped in an estate sale tonight also, so that was fun. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Perfect. Nakoma Finds is here. I think, yep, you got a wrench already too, so you can go ahead and drop your link if you'd like. Also, if you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. We can answer some stuff, and everybody can try to learn tonight. And this is also something we're going to try to do maybe once, twice a week in addition to our Monday night motivation. So we'll see what happens. Coma Finds is here. James, all the way from Mexico, is here. So anybody have any big plans for this weekend? Any estate sales, yard sales? I know Angie's got some plans. Let's see. I just added you also, Stephen, the reseller's here. I added you as a moderator, so if you have a link you want to drop to, maybe somebody can subscribe to you if they're not already. Hopefully everybody had a good night, and hopefully everybody's going to have a good weekend out there. I know we have some estate sales, or yard sales really, to hit up tomorrow. We stopped at an estate sale today on our way to dinner, ran into Pittsburgh estate sales, which was kind of cool. He recognized us, and my kids also had their shirts on too, so it was really cool to chat with him and found some good stuff. We might have overpaid a little bit, but I think we found some really cool stuff to make some money on. Non-stop rain. Oh, man. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain this week, not too much, but it was it's a little bit chillier tonight. It's not as humid, so that's a good thing. Stephen, the reseller's headed to some yard sales. Yeah, I was just looking. Like I said, we just got home from dinner, some mini golf, some ice cream, but I was just looking to try to map out my path for tomorrow. I think 2 of the Yinzer kids are going to go with me, but I think there's at least one community yard sale, and I think there might be 2 community yard sales we're going to hit tomorrow. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. We did find some Tupperware tonight. Yinzer mom loved all that. Some newer stuff. I think we found 2 early 90s Barbies. We found actually a really good VHS tape again, a nice sealed one. It should probably sell for about $40. So that's going to kind of save us in a way because, like I said, we paid up, so we got some of that stuff cheap enough that it's going to sell pretty good. What part of Texas are you from, Nakoma? I think everybody has wrenches too. And Angie, are you meeting up with Chuck tomorrow? I know he mentioned it last night in his chat. He had Chuck and Natty Pie had Joey Bada Bing on there. So, oh, you're in Raleigh, Stephen. Are you guys getting the rain down there from the hurricane that's coming up the coast? Hopefully you get some good footage of that, Angie. That'd be fun. like I said, Yinzer mom is hopefully going to join soon. She's putting the kids to bed. I know she wanted to come down and chat a little bit. So actually, she's texting me now. So I see why she texted me. We actually, I'll show you guys. We actually, like I said, we met the Pittsburgh estate sales tonight. He took a picture and he posted our picture on his Facebook page, which was really cool, and actually gave us a little shout out and actually posted the link for tonight's chat. So it's really neat running into a watcher. San Antonio. Okay. I've never been to San Antonio. I've only been to Dallas and Fort Worth. Hopefully you have some good auction stuff. Hopefully you get some nice videos too from that and get your video count up. Atlanta Flipper, thank you for joining. I'm going to give you a wrench. You can also drop your link too. Oh, my wife is commenting now. She'll be down ASAP. I just realized it's weird because we did the chat with Angie on Monday, which we're going to do again this Monday, and we have a big guest for that one. But it's actually quiet right now because the kids are in bed and it's just me talking. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't hear anything in the house. The air conditioner is not running because it's actually not warm enough, but I went through on Wednesday. Yeah, those tropical storms and hurricane could really do some crazy damage. We lived in Maryland for about 6 years, and we were there for 1 hurricane and 2 tropical storms, and it's crazy what weather can do. MBT Adventures has a show tomorrow morning at 9:35. Dayton Valley Deal saying hi to Raina. Is this the link to your channel, Angie? I think that's Angie's link. Again, if you guys have any questions you want to pop in the chat, go ahead. We will try to answer them, and we can go from there. This is just kind of an open forum kind of deal that something we wanted to do on a Friday night. We kind of, after doing the chat on Monday with Angie, it was like, you know what, these chats are kind of nice, and we just got a new microphone, so I wanted to try it out tonight before the show on Monday because we had some issues with the audio on our end. So it is Angie's channel. Yeah, it is quiet. I mean, they just ate ice cream too, but they are going to bed because usually they go to bed about 8 o'clock. So it's an hour and a half past their bedtime. So hopefully they get some sleep and hit the yard sales with me tomorrow. There's Steve in the Resellers link tree. Go check him out. He puts out some good videos. Atlanta Flipper. Yeah, I do like your content. I usually put a bunch of people up on we have a TV above the computer, so while I'm packaging stuff up or even listing stuff, we just keep it playing. It's a little bit easier to kind of get some work done and whatnot. I am not sure what that is, to be honest with you. You might have to let me know what hammock is. Favorite category to sell in? I don't even, we sell in a bunch of different categories, but I think it'll have to be something with the Tupperware category, like the home goods and stuff like that. And that and clothes. I think the clothing categories are probably the 2 biggest things that we list in right now. Or maybe just, actually, I would say collectibles, because as you can see behind me, that's this way, there's a bunch of Disney frames and stuff like that. Angie just subscribed to Atlanta Flipper. Angie's giving away cookies. Oh, I didn't see that yet. Okay, that's the listing service. I've heard people talking about a listing service, but I did not know what it was called. I don't know if that would be good for us or not, just because we are part-time and we are so old school. Well, at least I am, because our main eBay page was started back in 2009. So we've been reselling for about 12 years already. So, and we also had an eBay channel before that we kind of forgot about. So we've been selling for a while now. So I'm not sure if hammock would really be worth it for us to pay somebody to list, since we are part-time. So I just list whenever I can. I'm trying to list 200 items a month. This week's been kind of rough with the kids and whatnot. So I'm not sure. I think for some people, I think who are trying to put out a lot and are doing this full time, I think it might be good for them. I think Philly Flipper uses it. I think Harry Tornado might use it too. And I think they seem to be liking it. Angie's posting cookies. The pewter figures are not selling because I haven't listed them. They're still sitting over on my death pile, and I need to take pictures of them. So maybe I will try to do that this weekend. Try to list some before Monday. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I kind of like listing my own stuff. So I might look into it to see what the price is and see if it would be worth something for us to look into for the future. D-Mac is here. How are you? Atlanta Flipper. Yeah, I agree. It probably would save a lot of time, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the how are the prices, and do you use it? Yeah, big. See, we're really not big sellers. We try to keep 300 items in our store at a time. We probably have 300 things to take pictures of now. So,
hey everyone.
so how'd it sound?
Good. Sounded good.
Okay. Nakoma Finds listed 12 things today on the eBay challenge account. Yeah, see, I agree. I'd rather do it myself and save the money. And depending on what it is, too, you can really list a lot. Like as you can see behind, I have tapes over here. So those are I can probably list 10 of those auctions within 15 minutes because it's all repetitive stuff, changing the title. That's about it. So, Angie has not listed yet. I have listed a total. I know I said I was going to list 50 things before our Monday night show. I've listed 5. So I think
you're going to have a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Hi, Angie.
It is so weird not being able to hear.
We're here to answer some questions, right? About anything.
So it's only $1.45 per item, 45 cents to cross list. See, I think the cross list would be nice because sometimes for me, that's the hardest thing is going from Facebook or to Mercari into eBay. So I think that would actually be something nice to do. Mm-hmm. If they just had the cross list option, just that one, I would probably think about that, especially if it was a higher price item that I know might sell for good money. But a lot of the stuff we sell too is $10 to $50. So Nakoma Finds is telling you hi also.
Hi, Nakoma Finds. If you're good with sharing your first name, I would love to call you guys that.
Pittsburgh Pickers checked in. Thanks for returning the favor. It's I know you said I think last night was your first live too. It's kind of neat to do it and just to hang out and just chat with, because sometimes you're replying to comments in your videos and stuff, so it's a little bit different. But Angie's going to be cramming for the Monday night show on Monday.
Like studying for a test.
Yeah, I can't do that this week. I can't do that the next couple of weeks. I think the real job has actually gotten very, very busy. It's going to start getting busier, so yeah. Which is good, but.
And I go back a couple days next week too.
Atlanta Flipper said hi.
Atlanta Flipper.
So you can watch this chat over here because I think this chat's.
Yeah, teach me what to do here.
Well, this is the chat on YouTube.
Okay.
And this is the live
for
chat.
For it to show up over here.
Just click on it.
Oh. So yeah.
Listing. Yeah, the first time we did our first chat last Monday with Dayton Valley Deals, and it's a learning experience, but it's honestly, it was fun, and it seemed like you were having fun last night in your chat too, just getting people out and just.
It's kind of weird not having anyone talking back to
I know.
us.
It's like
so keep the chat going. Otherwise, I think, I don't know about you, but I just feel like I'm talking to myself.
I know. That's why I said earlier it was quiet, because it's just.
Michael. Nakoma Finds is Michael. I will remember that.
Well, that's my name too, so.
Yeah. What do you do other than eBay for a living, if you can say?
I work for a mechanical engineer, so
Yeah.
I do HVAC and plumbing
Yep.
layouts in buildings and design work for that. So
And I am an assistant principal at a school for kids with special needs, the Watson Institute, if you've ever heard of it. Love it, love it. Definitely not easy, but it's fun.
yeah, the lives are a lot of fun. I like doing them. I think we're going to try to at least do maybe once a week, even on top of our Monday night one. Maybe we'll do every week or every other week with something, just pop in. We're going to try to figure out what day works better for us. I think the 9:30, 10 o'clock slot works good too, because especially the kids are in bed. And I know some of you guys are the time differences too.
Yeah.
I forget what's the time difference for you, James, down in Mexico.
4 hours?
Oh, hold on, let me give Pittsburgh Picker a wrench.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Oh, I have to go over here and do it.
Okay. Good question, Pittsburgh Picker. Thank you for asking. That's the kind of question I can answer. I can't really answer too many eBay questions.
What's the thing?
Anything else? He asked about our jobs.
Everyone made me promise to do Thursday. Yeah, it's so when we were trying to pick our days to do like our Monday night chat, we know that Joey Bada Bing does his, but everybody seems to be doing live. So we tried to pick a night where there wasn't too much going on. And like even right now, even on Friday night, we know people are even this late. Some people might be at home, and maybe it'd be different once places open up that people were going places. So.
Did you tell them what we did tonight?
I did.
Yeah.
I showed them the picture that the estate sale place posted too.
Okay. I just got done scraping chocolate ice cream off of baby Yinzer's face.
You have a wrench, Angie. I think everybody has a wrench right now. So I'll explain to you when everybody has a wrench, they can put their link for their channel in the chat.
Okay.
Because if they
I just saw Angie put her link in.
Yeah, because
at the beginning.
Yep, because she had a wrench from Monday night. So
okay, cool.
If you don't have a wrench, you can't put your chat will not even show up with a link. So if you're in the chat and are not full-time resellers, what are your real jobs? But I think mostly everybody in here is full-time. We might be the only part-time resellers in this list. So I think Pittsburgh Picker just went. I think he just went full-time not too long ago. Yeah, we know you lick doorknobs. Down in Mexico, that might get a little bit hairy. You no longer resell. How are the yard sales down in Mexico compared to the States? Okay.
D-Mac's a teacher. Cool. Me too. What do you teach, D-Mac?
Pittsburgh Picker, a landscaper, still 2 days a week.
Cool.
I thought you went full-time reselling.
Well, then he does that full-time in this part.
I guess.
Yeah.
Do we eventually want to go full-time? We actually talked about this again today. I think I would say yes, and I think my answer was earlier. I'd have to make what I'm making at my current job to do that, and I just don't. I think it'd be a while before I got to that point. So right now, it's still going to be a hobby and just some side money, and it's fun. When we started the YouTube channel, I think in February, and we honestly thought we'd never have more than 10 subscribers, and we're up to 270, and we're having a blast with it. The kids enjoy it. We enjoy it. It's
nice not having the pressure to do anything big or it's honestly just for fun at this point.
Yeah, remember, drop your link so everybody can subscribe if they're not already. Dayton Valley Deals stay-at-home mom, but she can't because she's never home. He teaches middle school
Middle
PE.
school PE. I taught middle school for I think 7 years before I transitioned to a different role. Middle school is. I never thought I'd like it, but wow, they were so funny. I loved middle school. I taught English though; they didn't like that very much.
That's because like 10 years ahead of us. This country got issues. Yeah, we know.
Harry doorknobs.
Yeah. Used to be a teacher.
Kindergarten and
Man.
first. Aw. Wait, so Atlanta Flipper used to be a teacher.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Less than a year here before we went full time. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun, but I just don't think we'd make enough to compare to what we're making now. So.
Yeah, kids are expensive, and like I said, it's nice to not have the pressure. It's just for fun.
I see flea markets. I love flea markets, so I think that'll be fun. There's Pittsburgh Picker's link. Go subscribe to him. I know he is getting very close to 1,000. I can't remember. I think you're right around 940 or
Awesome.
950. You're getting close. They say that last little jump's the long part. Yes, we definitely.
Yeah,
I think we've.
That's a good point.
I think we definitely.
Michael.
I think we definitely grew in the last. I'd probably say year of how much we were reselling, and we kind of switched to different things because we used to sell autographs, stuff we used to get signed, but because of the pandemic hit, athletes and celebrities weren't doing much, so we kind of shifted our focus to other things, and I wish we would have did it a long time ago. Here's DMAC's link. We have actually been selling on eBay under this name for 12 years, since 2009.
Didn't you change your name just recently?
We were under Krabby Graphs from 2009 up until about a month ago, and we changed it to Yinzer Picker to match the YouTube channel. So, but before that, I can't remember what our eBay name was, but I was selling on it for a while, and I quit selling, and I kind of forgot what the login was, so we made Krabby Graphs because we lived in Maryland and we like crabs. So that's what we did.
2009?
2009 was when we
got married.
Yep. Homeschool.
Oh, bless you, Angie. We had to do a little bit of that homeschooling stuff through this pandemic.
So close.
Not for me. I can't teach my own kids.
You'll get there. You have to check out the flea market one. I must have missed it. They are called
Tiendas.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try that.
I think I'm saying that right. Tiendas. Huh, cool.
I think if Pittsburgh Picker does another live, I think he'll hit 1,000.
Yes.
Definitely.
We're rooting for you.
How are you, Bartermania? Actually, I'm going to give you a wrench. You don't have one yet. Also, check out our live on Monday night if you guys are free with Dayton Valley Deals. We have a guest this week. This is our second show, but we have Paul, the Philly Flipper, was going to join us on Monday night. So if you guys don't know who he is, even if you know who he is, the guy is funny. And so we are expecting a really good show with him. So James is 5 subs away from 250.
Nice.
I would sub, but I'm already subbed to you. Nacoma's been selling since 1998.
Wow.
You ran for Congress?
What?
That's crazy.
That was back when I was like 6. Just kidding. I'm older than that.
Yeah, the pandemic, I think, changed the way a lot of people thought of what they were going to do with their jobs. I mean, I got laid off in what, March?
Mm-hmm.
April, beginning of April. And I was laid off for 3 weeks, and I actually quit my job because I found a new one. So I started a job during the pandemic. They didn't even know what I looked like at the time. And I actually had a mohawk because after I got laid off, I thought, when's the next time I can ever have a mohawk? So I had a mohawk for about 2 months. And then I had to get my picture taken for an ID badge, and I had to shave it. So and now I'm like this since. Yeah, I'll reach out to you. We'll get you scheduled. And probably definitely get you up over 1,000 too. So I'll be in touch with you. Or shoot me an email. I think my email is in the link below.
Do you know Pittsburgh Picker's name?
It's Adam.
Adam. Okay.
I can never remember Adam and Sarah.
Okay. Guess what the name of our school is? Dayton Valley Homeschool Academy. That's cool.
Yeah, if you have a channel, Barter Mania, drop your link. And Amputee's only 2 subs away from 250. Yeah, like I said, send us a message. We'll get you on. We'll get you on the schedule. Yep, and Adam, I remember that. Remember it from your videos because you have your name in the videos too. We got the Pittsburgh Picker sticker over here on our board.
Yeah.
It's starting to fill up. I'm still jealous of your Enaman. I can't get the Enaman, so I got the Enaman sticker. James is saying thank you. Oh, there's Barter Mania's link. You guys can go subscribe to him. I really
maybe you have his button here.
No, those are from all out in Arizona. They I would never want to run for president because I just think it would be I would not want that job, honestly. I'm afraid of what they dig up on me. Ran for Congress, made a feature horror film in 2011. Wow. Yeah,
that's cool.
that is a thing. Make the most of it. And that's when the kids talked us into making this channel, it's like, well, let's just see what happens. And now you got people you see out in the street recognizing you. It's a little weird, but what was the horror film name that you made in 2011? Cool. Yeah, definitely. I'll write that down and
have some guests lined up.
Yeah, and I might even do some other random lives throughout the week. So if I reach out to you guys can hop on and just who knows? I'm just trying to get the lives in too, so I can get better at this and learn because it is a little bit different than just doing a video and editing and just putting it out because this is live. So if we mess up, it's out there.
Here, give me the thing. What other questions do you guys have? I'm going to get caught up in the chat here.
I'm good at not getting caught up in the chat.
Nakoma Finds Yorktown. That was the name of the horror film.
I'm going to write that down. I'll check it out. See if I can find it.
I've been thinking about writing a book about my years in San Francisco. Huh. Cool. Do it.
Yeah, that's how it was tonight. It was funny because my kids had their shirt on. They had the Yinzer Picker shirt on, and the guy said, "Oh, the Yinzer family." And then he actually named the kids by little, middle, youngest, and it was like, wait. And then so it was kind of nice chatting with them, and I actually got recognized. What was it, the post office?
Yeah. Well. Yep.
Okay. I think everybody has Amazon.
Yeah. Check it out, guys.
How are you, Jack? Thanks for tuning in. He was in our premiere earlier for the video at 4. He's up in Seattle, so.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. How are you, Sandy?
Hey, Sandy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good night.
Oh no, it's all good. We had to we left too because we had to go to an estate sale. So.
Oh, here's a question. How long have y'all been married? We're going on 6 years. Actually, in 2 days on the 11th, we'll celebrate 12 years.
Yep, 12 years on Sunday. So
12 long years. Say something sweet.
I was actually going to say, I'm shocked she hasn't killed me yet. all my crazy ideas are starting, like all this stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah, you are crazy.
yeah.
And I've just kind of learned to go with
Well,
it.
we both kind of have these ideas too. Like we started a photography business 2 years ago, so we do photography on the side.
Yeah.
She also sells Color Street nails. So we have a lot of side businesses going on with kids. So, and a lot of people say, "How do you do it?"
Yeah, we barely make it some days, but it's
We make
as
it
long
work,
as
though.
we just try to have fun with everything we do, then you can't fail, as long as you're having fun.
Yep.
How many items do you have not listed, and do you keep that stock?
I try not to keep that stock. I probably have. I mean, if I count like a lot of the little pieces I have right now, I probably have close to probably 200 things. I'm guessing probably listed. I mean, that's counting all the power supplies and everything like that. But I try to only source now 1 or 2 days a week, if that. Most of the time, it's just on Saturdays now because we do have so much stuff. But it seems like I list it and it sells. So I tried, like I said, I tried to keep my eBay number at 300 things listed, but it usually gets back down to like 250, which isn't a problem because we're selling stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. We're excited too. We have a date tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna go out to dinner and.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. Nothing ventured,
Correct.
nothing gained. Absolutely.
You only live once, so.
Yeah. Sometimes I think Sarah wants to kill me.
I feel the same way, especially when I come
feel
home
her.
with a big stack of records, which I'm never doing again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I avoid record stacks
I just
now.
thought of something else I have to yell at you for actually when we're done.
That's great. Okay, so
this must be the link to the movie.
So also after this live is over, the chat will go up with the video when it goes up to eBay. So Angie, I did figure out what I did wrong, why the chat wasn't on last Monday's nights, but it will be on this one and any live after this.
The struggle's real.
It is.
Jack needs a wrench.
Yep, let me give you a wrench, Jack. There you go. You have a wrench now.
The good thing about the yes, thank you. Yeah, our kids are amazing. They go along with whatever we do. We've taken them to photo shoots.
They like to thrift too. They like and actually tonight the oldest Yinzer found some older Barbies. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we overpaid, but hey, it happens.
Yeah. She gets so excited. She's like, I have to show this to Dad. He's gonna want this, and they want to make us happy, which is really cool.
Jack's saying hi. Yeah, if you have a channel, Jack, drop your link. Get some followers. You know what? I thought about doing the live auctions, and maybe that's something we'll do.
Like going to one?
No, you do it actually on eBay. So. Okay.
Once we get more comfortable with lives, maybe
it is something. So that'd be something cool to do. I see a lot of people doing it, and I have a lot of items that would probably do good for an auction on eBay or YouTube. So 300 items to list once things around here are calm. Yeah, once you start, and like everybody says, you list because you get in that eBay algorithm. And they put your searches to the top, so get more items sold. But because I notice if I don't list, things don't sell. Just like I didn't list this week, and I didn't sell too much at all. Oh, there's James's channel. Pittsburgh Picker saying hello. Yeah, well, Johnny did walk me through it, but his kept freezing up. So, but
the checkbox.
There's a checkbox when you set the whole live up on YouTube that there's a checkbox that says live stream replay. So, and I didn't have it checked, but I do now. So, how do I?
The ellipsis.
Where's that at? I don't even see the 3 dots.
See how? Block.
I can block you. So
or put you in timeout.
Yeah.
So over in the chat, there are 3 vertical dots.
3 dots.
I think it's called an ellipsis. I forget what those 3 dots are called.
Oh, in person, I've done auctions years ago, so haven't really found any yet that I wanted to go to here. I've been checking. I bid on a couple things today on high bid, so I'm not sure if I want them though. They were supposed to end. That should have already ended, so maybe I actually won some items. Oh, that's your fault. So I might have actually won some.
Oh, if you go down here, Amputee Adventure says remove the wrench, then block from the channel.
Okay. If you sent me, yeah, it is right. I did see that email.
Not ready for what yet?
He's not ready for the YouTube channel yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, once you do the YouTube, it's I look back at some of our first videos and I cringe, but you learn and you watch I watch other people, and that's just how I learn, and I kind of try to not steal their ideas, but kind of, okay, well, if this works, let me try to put a little my spin on it. Yeah, that might be coming up. Yeah, like I said, we don't do too many auctions. We try to do them online. We have bought on the online auctions and went and picked the stuff up, and we have done well with it. But yeah, remove the wrench and block from the channel. Everybody's saying hi. 1987 Ventures Tracy.
Oh, hi.
Let me give you a wrench too. Feel free to drop your link so people can subscribe to you.
Welcome, Tracy.
Yeah, it says putting time out with a little hourglass. So I don't know how long you go into timeout for. If you want me to try, I will. But the timeout for dating.
She's been
You know what? We haven't got any cookies either yet.
Time out till cookies.
It takes 1 to 2 days for the eBay algorithm to push your stuff in the listing. If you skip a day. Yeah, they say, from what I heard recently, was they say 2 items minimum per day, and that'll put your algorithm high enough to get you pushed. I try to do, my goal is at least 5 to 10 a day, and that's at night after the kids go to bed. But some nights, like last night, I did not want to list. That's my email. Okay.
Oh, I think we should. We should all go watch it.
Nobody watched my first video. Yeah, ours was brutal. And actually, the first video I put out was only like 8 seconds. And it got a ton of views. But also, how do you guys feel if you guys are producing YouTube stuff? How do you guys feel about the shorts? At first, I was kind of skeptical on them, but I'm starting to like them a little bit more now.
If it's a troll, you know, from time out.
Okay. James knows this stuff.
Okay. So Amputee Adventures of James.
Yep, James from Mexico. Yeah, that's what's nice too. You find people on other channels, just even in the chats too. Sometimes I'll go into a chat and I'll see people and I'll subscribe to them that way. Just search their name. Even if they don't have a wrench and they're not dropping their link, I'll still search for them and check out their content, because I always learn from everybody else. James got his sunglasses. Yeah, we know why he has sunglasses on.
Because Mexico's so bright, he says.
No, there's green stuff down there. No cookies, I know. Follow 1987 Ventures Tracy on Instagram. Feel free to drop your Instagram link if you'd like. I'll send cookies for the girls.
Yes.
But Dad, Yinzer. Yeah, Yinzer mom probably can't eat them. So.
Yeah, I can't eat gluten or dairy. So that means the cookies pretty much taste, any gluten or dairy-free cookie that I've had has not been very good.
Yeah, Jack likes the shorts. I do too. It's funny. I posted one on 4th of July about all the fireworks going off, and it got over 300 views. But then
this from
you headbutted.
Headbutted.
Mexico's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Yep. Yeah, I'm liking the shorts.
We'll keep trying.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one to go viral. I thought I had a couple that were going to go viral, but actually, I thought the one yesterday was going to go. The one where I thought we were all going to die from.
Oh my gosh!
If you guys haven't checked that out, go check out the video we had up yesterday. We had a piece of metal about 18 inches long fly up and hit our car, and actually pierced it. And if it would have went 6 inches higher, it would have went through the door and probably hit our oldest kid. So it was kind of crazy.
Gone through a window.
Yeah, it was the stuff you see on the news pretty much happened to us yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, it is a good way to get content out. We were brainstorming on how to do the shorts to get some like preview content out. So we think we might try that soon. Yeah, Atlanta Flipper likes the shorts. Yeah, I think it seems like everybody's like, and I noticed a couple people even making a separate YouTube channel for shorts only. I know Tesla Picker just did it. He's doing shorts on a totally different channel.
I don't understand how that would be beneficial, but
well, there's people right now making separate YouTube pages for lives.
really?
Like Philly Flipper has his own channel where it's just lives.
Get subscribers to that.
Yep. Promises. Yep. Well, James, it does take a while to get to Mexico, though, and who knows? They might not make it across the border. How are you, Eric?
Hey, Eric.
Thank you for subbing.
Yes.
I am going
Eric,
to.
Where are you from?
I'm also going to give you a wrench so you can drop your link.
I haven't seen Eric in any lives before. Welcome.
Pennsylvania roads. That's usual. Yeah, I don't even know where it came from. So we heard something. We thought we blew a tire, and I got out of the car after we pulled over and realized it wasn't a tire. So I kind of got angry because I thought it was something else major, and it ended up being this piece of metal. And then we couldn't get it out because it was super hot because it was rubbing up against the tire. I'll check that out, and I'll get back to you about that.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, I don't know how the mud flap stopped it. I mean, I'm shocked it didn't rip the mud flap off because that thing was on there pretty.
It was super wedged. It was like
it
was jammed. We got real lucky.
1 cup crunchy peanut butter, sugar, egg.
Okay.
Well, it's easier if somebody else makes them.
So these are like no bakes.
No,
they're not no bakes.
It's easier if somebody else makes them, though.
Yeah, true. I'm not gonna try to figure it out.
There's D-Mac's channel. I've been toying with the idea of spinning off the What's Sold videos to a new channel. I'm honestly lucky I can keep up with the What's Sold videos. I'm on a roll though. I know I mentioned that in one of the comments on your video. Like it was so hard to kind of do the What's Solds, but I know you do yours for the week. I try to every couple of days I try to put one together just so I don't get behind. Like I said, this is part-time, so it's to try to find time to film that video also. It's a little bit tough sometimes. Eric's from upstate New York.
Awesome. Eric, do you resell?
Amputee Adventure was number 22 on D-Mac's channel. I like what the Commonwealth Flipper does with splitting his fines versus sales. Yeah, that's honestly not a bad idea because there's some people who do not like to see the sale part of it. They like to just see the picking part. And I think Commonwealth did his at the right time whenever he was still growing and did it. But no, he definitely has it going well for him right now.
We do
have merch. Links in the description. I don't know if it's in this description, but we may be changing who we do our merch through. It was something I brought up tonight to Yinzer Mom. I'm going to look into more. So,
but for now, you can get t-shirts, coffee mugs,
hats, sweatshirts, I think.
Yeah.
I forget what else is on there. Pittsburgh Picker, subscribe to D-Mac. Thanks for all the subs. Feel free to post your link to your eBay store too. You never know, there might be something somebody needs. Have the kids make their own eBay and merch. Just a thought. They are actually starting to buy some of their own items, and that we list them through the eBay store. And if they sell, they get the money. So right now, there's a handheld sewing machine in our eBay store that the oldest Yinzer found. She bought it with her own money. She wanted me to sell it. She keeps asking me every day if it's sold. It hasn't sold yet. So
if you're looking for a handheld sewing machine, we've got one.
I got a girl for shirts, local. Yeah, actually, we just have there's a store. There's a printing place that opened up probably 2 miles from our house.
Yeah.
So I thought about stopping down to see what they can do.
We like to support local, so
Yeah,
that's good.
shoot me an email too. Let me know where your local place is at. Is it if I'm thinking if it's downtown Coriopolis, I think I know where you're talking about. Yeah, the girls do find some. I mean, our oldest Yinzer found the Cutco knives.
Mm-hmm.
They found 2 vintage Barbies tonight. They always see stuff because I think they're at a different level than we are. So they just happen to see stuff. And the house we went to tonight had so much stuff. I mean, they collected whiskey decanters,
Yeah.
trains, hunting stuff. The house was filled. And we paid up for some of the stuff, but it worked.
It was a really well organized sale.
I'll send cookies when I get a Yinzer coffee cup. Is that
All
is that
right.
is that how you brought Philly Flipper too? Because I think you mentioned you were getting a coffee cup from him. Actually, Yinzer mom has a coffee cup. I think it's made in a
Yeah, I
couple
use it all the
videos.
time.
Too many doorknobs asking for a friend. Actually, I don't. I'm sorry. Maybe when we get our bathroom redone, I'll send you that one. So how close were you today? Whoops. There's 1987 Ventures Tracy eBay page. She runs stuff here out of her house.
Huh.
That's the best stuff.
A t-shirt maybe.
Yeah. Catskill Mountains in New York.
Nice.
That sounds nice. Sounds relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we know. Nobody's hiding anything there. It's funny how I figured out the Goodwill you went to is Heidelberg. Yeah, that one's pretty unique. I know Pittsburgh Picker could probably comment on that one too, because that's one of the ones he goes to. That one's just stuff we've found there. I know he's found some crazy stuff too. I have never been to that one. I do the red, white, and blue thrift store in Bellevue. It's the one I go to. I try to stay away from 51. I don't like that road at all, so I try to avoid that as much as possible. Wexford the Beaver. Yeah, we were over in El Equipa tonight in an estate sale. I don't know if you saw that one. I think they're running all 3 days this weekend. Tons of stuff over there. Shout out. Yeah, if you buy merch from our store, I'll give you a shout out too. I'll give you a shout out anyway. So they closed the one on 51? Yeah, I agree. We love the bins too. As much as I hate it, but I love it because every time we go there, we find. I mean, we always leave with we always make a profit from that store, even though it's the nastiest place ever. But
Ooh.
it just you feel so dirty when you leave. It's like you almost have to go home and take a shower. Yeah, 51, especially over by the tunnels, is just. I hate that place. Yes, I totally agree with that, and I mentioned that to somebody tonight. I said whenever a company's running an estate sale, it's hard to get a good price. Now, when a family's running an estate sale, those are the best ones because they are willing to work with you. They want to get rid of the stuff, and they don't really even care about making a profit. They just want to clear out the house, but most of the times to sell that place, and it's just stuff that they don't want to deal with.
All right, I think I'm gonna head upstairs.
Well, thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
You can join. You can join on another one.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, the 100-mile yard sales next weekend. I actually mentioned that to Yinzer mom. It's still a pretty good haul from us, though. I think it's at least a couple hours to go up there. I know we are busy next weekend with a photo shoot, so maybe next year there'll be something to try to plan to go up and do a day worth or 2 days worth. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Kind of like going into a hoarder house. Actually, tonight was like a hoarder house. Oh, you're over there. Yeah, tonight was really like a hoarder house. The place was just packed. Every room was packed with stuff, and a lot of. I mean, people were buying a lot of stuff, but they were leaving. We did find some good deals. So I'll have a haul video. I didn't take the camera and film because we were going out to dinner, so I wasn't even expecting to go there. So I didn't take the camera, but we will do a haul video with that for sure. It's still all in the car. I got to clear it out before we do our yard sales tomorrow. Oh, so a new one opened up. I might have to check that one out if I'm over in that area sometime. Where do you find estates? Where are the state? There's a few estate sale websites that you can just go. If you go online and just Google estate sales near me or estate sales in a certain area, a lot of websites will pop up. We also find them on Craigslist and Facebook are the two places that I normally will use to find them. And actually, Craigslist has been really good for some of the yard sales, and also yard sale treasure map has been really helpful too. We do have a couple tomorrow that I found because it wasn't, one of them was listed on the app, one was listed just on Craigslist. And there's also some Facebook groups we belong to that people will post their garage sales. But honestly, the best ones we find are the ones that are not posted anywhere. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jack. Yeah, hopefully you can tune in on Monday for our show with Philly Flipper. Yeah, like I said, I've never been to the one on 51. I always like the one in Bellevue, and I've done really well there. Sometimes it's been hit or miss. It all depends. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is good for stuff like that. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, I don't know how that stay safe and keep picking stuck, but it really did. It was kind of like you hear some people how they finish off their videos, and it just kind of stuck for us. Kids always laugh at me though, but hey, they're kids. Yes, it's a whole different ball game. I was actually talking to somebody today who runs an estate sale website, and they said, yeah, they agree. It's so hard. These companies are coming in, they're marking it up because they have to make profit, but they also want to give money to the people who actually own the stuff. So, like I told Yinzer mom tonight, sometimes I don't mind paying up for stuff if I know I can make profit still. And it doesn't have to be a big profit. If I'm making money, I'm making money. Yeah, what's funny is there's never any estate sale signs posted around us. I don't know why, but there never is. Yard sale signs posted, and people leave their yard sale signs up way too long. So you start driving through a neighborhood and you see yard sale signs, but there's no yard sale. So I think that's who it was. I actually wrote it. Yeah, it was Pittsburgh State. Yeah, it was Pittsburgh Estate Sales that I ran into. I forget his name though. He told me his name. I totally forgot. I know he comments on our videos, but I'm really not good with names a lot of times. They do, and they do miss some stuff, and they actually missed something tonight. So I ended up picking. I don't like paying $1 for VHS tapes, but I paid $1 for this one, and I'm glad I did. I didn't check the comps while I was there, but just it's been something that I've started to pick up that when I've found them, and it's a sealed. If I find a sealed preview VHS tape, those things sell for a lot. I found one that's I have it listed right now, and I've had some questions on it. But the one I picked up tonight for $1 should sell for $30 to $40 for a sealed VHS tape. So, and now I'm curious. We know your name is Angie. What other questions do you guys have that maybe we can possibly answer? Maybe I can answer, somebody in the chat can answer. Like I said, this is something we're going to try to do at least once a week, maybe once every other week. Maybe we'll even have a guest on to one of these shows and do something like that. Correct. The keyword is sealed. And normally I've been picking up the sealed ones, even if they don't sell for a lot of money, even if they only sell for $2, I will pick them up to put them with the VHS DVD combos that we find. So it's just, hey, if I list a DVD or VHS player, now they're getting some tapes with it too. Some cool ones. Like we picked up Jurassic Park, Titanic, all sealed. So can't forget your name. Actually, you want to drop the link for the show Monday night? I think I have it posted already. I don't want to open up my page because my music's going to play. You know how that goes. What is the grail that you never found? That's a good question. One of the things we have been looking for was those beach chairs, the vintage beach chairs that sell for a ton. And we found one last weekend or the weekend before. It was in the video that posted today. But we really don't have the grail that we're out there searching for, except for, I will say, and it's not a high priced item, but it is the Tupperware pickle container. I think Johnny's even looking for one. We're looking for one, but I kind of want to find it. We did find the Tupperware spaghetti holder today, so. Favorite thing to pick right now is Tupperware. We are having a blast with the Tupperware. It's really cool to find it's just cool. There's just so many different types of Tupperware out there. And some of the stuff's older. Some of the stuff sells for really good money. I'm going to try to find the link for that sewing machine. Yeah, I think like Angie said, it's only $7.99. I'm trying to find it though. I actually had some shrimp and a crab cake. It's a really good restaurant over by us. It has really good food. So I'm trying to find the sewing machine. Angie, if you happen to see the sewing machine, do you mind dropping the link? Because I cannot find it. I forget what section it is on my where I have it at. I'm trying to go through it. I don't see it. There's Angie's link. Eric has pickle containers. Yeah, but I like to only pick them up for $1. So might have to look though. If you dropped your link up above, I'll check it out after. I'll check it out after the show. Okay, so that link that Angie dropped up here is the link for our Monday night show with Philly Flipper. I think it's going to be a good one. If anybody knows Paul, Paul's a good individual, and he's going to be fun to talk to. Yes, we did. We lived about an hour outside of Ocean City. We lived in Cambridge, Maryland, and also Easton, Maryland, right after we got married. My wife actually, whenever she moved down first, she lived in an apartment building that was connected to an antique store, and the antique store actually caught fire. So she ended up moving in with me shortly after I moved down. And then once we got married, we moved into another apartment over in Easton. And Easton was actually kind of a very high-end town. I mean, Michael Jackson owned a house there. A lot of, millionaires lived over there. So it wasn't out of the ordinary to walk down the street and see politicians and anything like that. So I think that's the link for the eBay item. My daughter, it's the sewing machine she picked up with her own money. She's trying to sell to make money on. So thanks for posting that. More rubber face plush. I don't know if I've ever found that either. That's another thing we started to pick up more is Build-A-Bears, because the Build-A-Bears just sell, especially certain ones. The Disney ones are fun because we are a fan of Disney. I agree, Atlanta Flipper. That's going to be a really good show. I was happy to hear Paul say yes to come on, and watching his shows and seeing him on other shows, I think it's going to be a good one. My Goodwill's still pricing Tupperware. You know what? I don't mind paying $1 or $2 for Tupperware. We actually overpaid. We paid higher than we should have tonight. but $1 to $2 isn't bad. I'll pay that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to pay 50 cents, but dollar or two, especially for some of that stuff, some of that Tupperware goes. And I know like Pittsburgh Picker, he goes to the bins too. Those Tupperware lids sell, and you can find them at the bins a lot of times just because it's just stuff just thrown in there. And some of the lids will sell for $7 to $10 by themselves plus shipping. Tupperware brand. It's just the main Tupperware brand, but it could be any of the containers. It doesn't matter if it's a butter dish, cake pan, cake holders. It doesn't even matter. We'll pick up pretty much anything. The one thing we definitely like is the cups. They make some really cool stackable, like they were like coffee cups. We picked up at a viewer's house. He had me come up and buy some stuff, and my wife was going to keep them, but they sold. We listed them high too, and they only lasted a day or two, and somebody bought them. No problem. Thank you for stopping by, Angie, and hopefully you find some good stuff tomorrow, and hopefully you can get some good footage. But we will talk Monday night. I'm glad the audio sounds good because after last Monday's debacle with the audio, I was hoping this microphone was going to do the trick. So yes, I actually just sold Harvest Gold and avocado green lids. I found the lids only. I think I got almost $10 per lid or something. It was good, and yeah, those colors from the 70s, some of those vibrant ones really do well. And actually, the clear, if you could find the clear, like the clear glasses from 70s, those ones do really well too. Yeah, I haven't found free Tupperware in any of the yard sale boxes yet, so I keep looking, and she found a good bit tonight. I happened to see one of the pictures that they posted in the preview for the estate sale. I noticed there's Tupperware, and I said, look, you have to go with me. There's a bunch of Tupperware. So we got to the house, and I said, look for this brown cardboard box in the kitchen because that's where the pictures were. And next thing I know, she's coming out with a bag full of Tupperware. So yeah, the avocado green is really nice. The yellow is nice too, but there are some really cool ones. I actually just picked up, you can probably see, I'll move my head. It's called Remware or Fremware. I think it's Fremware. Those seem to do really well too if you can have a set of them. So I think we have some plates, some different size plates back there in Fremware. They kind of almost remind me of either an old lunch school trays or prison trays. Even though I don't know what prison trays are like, but that's something that I feel that would be in a prison. So those are next to be listed. I have a huge pile over here to it's over here on the floor. Stuff that I took pictures of need to be listed. So that'll hopefully be tomorrow night. Because Sunday, I'm not sure how much I'm going to list. I know we're taking the kids to the zoo, and it's our anniversary, so probably won't get too much listed Sunday. Eric, it's so much. The whole kitchen was avocado green. That's what I remember growing up with the Tupperware. I mean, my grandparents had it, my parents had it, so yeah, the trays are nice. Exactly, prison trays are metal. Yeah, that's true. These prison people with these plastic stuff would probably just use a shank. Thank you for stopping Atlanta Flipper. Hopefully you can join us Monday night. I've heard. Yeah, everybody watches those prison shows, so. But again, guys, if you have a link, feel free to drop it. And remember, the chat will be live after this goes up. So if you need to go back through and find somebody's channel to go back and get watch some footage of some of these people. I know it's hard to watch everybody, but hey, if you watch a video here and there, it helps out the channel too. And always remember, just hit like and share. It helps us out because we know, hey, this is something that they like watching, especially whenever they like it. And also, it doesn't hurt to comment either. I know the Yinzer kids love seeing the comments. They'll come downstairs and be like, hey, how many comments do we get on that? Thanks for stopping to Tacoma Finds. Yeah, I'm going to get ready to end this here shortly too. See the maybe if the chat keeps going, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Pyrex. Well, Pyrex is really odd. I didn't know how much Pyrex sold for until I went to go do the private pick, and the guy had a brand new. It was brand new, never been opened. It was like I think a set of 8. And he goes, "Wait till you scan that and see how much it is." And I scanned it. I'm like, "That's really like it." Just kind of blew my mind, and I picked it up. I think I came close to doubling my money on it, but the stuff is just Tupperware or Pyrex. It's just so heavy, and it costs so much to ship. That's my problem. Yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, like I said, it really helps us out. What's your best sale ever? Well, recently it was those golf clubs that I mentioned in your chat the other night or last night. I found a set of kids' clubs at the Goodwill bins. I paid $9 for the bag and all the clubs. I sold them for about $240 to somebody in Michigan. I didn't have a box to fit it in, so I went to Golf Galaxy, and they actually gave me a box. So that was really good. That was probably the best one recently. I mean, high dollar one. We've had a lot of stuff where we bought for quarter and stuff. One of the other ones was a pewter figure we found in an estate sale not too long ago, and I bought all these pewter figures for about $1 each. So it was about 48 figures, I think, total. Came home, started to go through them, and there was a Kermit the Frog sitting on a log playing a banjo. So I looked it up, and there was no current listings, and there was only one sold. And it was $140 or best offer, and I think they took an offer on it. So I listed mine. It's sold to somebody in Japan, I think for $130, either 130, $140. So I paid $1 and sold it. So that estate sale that I hit up was really, really a good one. We are part-time. Well, not looking at going full-time anytime soon. I mentioned earlier, I said really the only way I would go full-time is if I can make the same amount I am now at my real job between YouTube and eBay. I mean, we're not monetized, so we don't make anything on YouTube, and that's okay. We're having fun. Maybe hopefully one day we do get there. It would be neat, but eBay with just being part-time it helps. It's extra money, help us go on vacation, stuff like that. So golf clubs. Some golf clubs are garbage, some are not. Kids clubs seem to do well, especially girls golf clubs. I'm not sure why it's girls golf clubs though. Girls golf clubs seem to do really well. Kids golf clubs actually. Yeah, pewter stuff. Part-time Pickers actually, one of his videos he had some stuff about pewter figures, and they were crazy. And then a week later I find them, so I was happy with them. I still have to list a ton of them. I know Angie mentioned earlier, she said, "How are they going?" Well, I still got to take all the pictures. So yeah, part-time. Sometimes it's I started all this back in 2009 as a hobby. It was just something fun, and to me, it's the thrill of the hunt and going out and seeing what you can find and finding that gem in an estate sale or a yard sale sitting in a box. And I always say, if I don't buy it and sell it, it's going to end up in a landfill. So I try to hopefully save it and send it to a new home somewhere across the U.S. I actually do have a Buy Me a Coffee. I think it's Buy Me a Coffee. It's linked in my it is linked in my videos. So far, I think Angie bought it. Angie bought us some coffees for my wife's birthday, so it was real nice of her. Yeah, they were Dungeons and Dragons, but it was funny when I got to the estate sale. I remembered pewter, and I was like, you know what? For $1 a piece, I'll take a shot on these. As much as I didn't want to, but they were small enough, so they don't take up much room, which is nice. They're light, they ship easily, and you really can't break them. So The thrill of the hunt or the thrill of the sale? To me, honestly, I'm gonna say the hunt. I like the thrill of the hunt more. I like going in and just seeing if I can find that main item that's going to sell. Uh, Sometimes, yeah, I think the thrill of the hunt for me. Don't get me wrong, I like making money, but I also like finding that item and just like, man, I paid $1 for this, and I cannot believe I found this sitting here. And how did other people miss it? Eric also likes the thrill of the hunt. Amputee dropped to buy the Yinzer family dinner. Yeah, I agree. I think the hunt is I don't know. It's just like tonight going to the estate sale, even though even though I kind of knew what was there based on the pictures that they posted online, there was another thing I was looking at trying to snag tonight, and it was the old Joe Camel clock, because they were a huge collector of camel merchandise. They had a ton of old lighters. They were a little bit higher priced, but I kind of wanted the clock because growing up, Joe Camel, even if you didn't smoke cigarettes, everybody knew who Joe Camel was, that and the Marlboro Man. So the Joe Camel was really cool to me, and I kind of wish they still had the clock, but somebody's mentioned that the clock sold right away. Because honestly, I think the clock would look cool hanging up behind me. Yeah, definitely. The hunt is. I mean, sometimes you find some stuff. Yeah, I actually did win some items tonight in the auction. Yeah, Joe Camel mug. Yeah, they actually had a couple mugs there. They had a couple tumblers too that were missing the lids, or I probably would have picked them up. Oh, I actually did win some auctions. I guess I have to pick up auctions tomorrow now too. What did I win? Oh, I won some cassettes. I won some sealed micro tapes, which are those will sell pretty good. So I barely have it. Oh yeah, I didn't have anything extra those. Walt Disney Mickey Mouse figures. Oh, okay. So I want some good items. So I got to pick those up tomorrow. Actually, that's nice because where I have to pick those up tomorrow is right by a community sale I'm going to. So that'll be nice. Hunters and gatherers. Yep, I agree. Some stuff too. It's like even if when it does sell, it's kind of like, man, I wish this didn't sell because I kind of wanted to keep it. And I used to be a big collector of sports cards and sports memorabilia. But I got to the point and I said to myself, why? Because one day I'm not going to be around, and are my kids really going to enjoy this stuff the same amount as I am? I'd rather pass it on to another collector if they're looking for it. Just left the Goodwill here. We missed a lot. The guy in front of us did not. Yep, I've been in that position before, and yeah. What auction house? I'm not sure, actually. It was through High Bid. I'm not even sure. Good look. Johnson Auction Service was the one I went. It was the one I went through. I've been on a bunch of stuff, and I've been on 2 different auctions. I think 2 different locations, but I must have got outbid on some stuff. That's okay. I don't need too much. These 2 lots were kind of cool. I actually wish I would have won the other lot, but for a grand total of $11.11. Hey, my anniversary's on the 11th, so maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign I should have won those. And actually, they didn't even charge me and maybe I'm not sure. I don't know if you've ever done it through their Pittsburgh Picker, but they didn't charge me like any extra fees on top of what I bought based on my invoice. So I'm not going to complain. Well, thanks for stopping by, James, and hopefully we'll see you Monday in the chat. Yeah, it says I have to pick it up in. Oh yeah, there was a $12 buyer's premium, but I didn't buy that much. So yeah, Floggerty Run Road over in Moon. Is that the one at the bottom of not Stoops Ferry? Is that the one over by Stoops Ferry Hill? Over by that is that the white auction house over there? Across from that the body shop. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I used to actually go there when I was younger with my grandfather and my aunt. We used to go to auctions there all the time. Actually went to a wedding there too. It's actually really nice over there. Yeah, so it says I could pick up my items at 9 a.m. That's kind of nice. I forgot that I had my card on file, so they actually charged me then instead of one of the other auctions I did before. I won, and then I had to pay after the auction was over, and actually bid on something in a totally different state, and they blocked my account, so I can't bid with them anymore, but that's okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they did live stuff anymore or not. I know every time I drove past, I didn't see any signs about the live stuff. You used to be able to find some really good stuff down there when they did their live stuff. Maybe I'll have to ask him if he does any live stuff, or maybe he will once the pandemic stuff kind of clears up a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I know there's a couple other auction places near me, and I keep saying I'm going to check them out more, but it's just our problem right now is we're so backlogged that I don't know if I need any more stuff, but I still keep going on Saturdays. But I figured now's the time to stock up before winter hits and it's back to the bins and back to Goodwill, because we haven't been to a Goodwill really in a while. Thanks for stopping by, Eric. Hopefully you can join us on Monday night for our chat. There's Hustlin' Full's channel. That sounds like a plan. 1987 Ventures Tracy, thank you for stopping by, and good night to you also. Well, guys, I am going to end the chat right now. I appreciate everybody stopping by and chatting it up. We were online for an hour and 17 minutes, so pretty good. But just, hey, remember, check out our videos, subscribe if you haven't already, like, share, comment. Like I said, the kids love it. Also, check out our live Monday night with Dayton Valley Deals, and Philly Flipper will be the guest. It's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a really good show. Paul, Philly Flipper, is a funny man, and I think it's going to be a good time. So, also, check out, we're going to do this again, so keep checking the videos. You'll see some thumbnails go up maybe for some other lives. Maybe we'll have some other guests on those nights too. So, but I will end it. And my videos. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, keep picking, guys. Bye.